Hey you, it's Mo. Happy Tom Ford Tuesday. One of my favorite days of the week. You guys, Mo has secured the goods. Finally got my hands on all of the new Tom Ford palettes. Today we're going to focus in on one of the newer formulations, the crème formulation, and a color in particular that I definitely feel. And I've shared this with you in our new Tom Ford releases video, that I feel the line is in need of more of, and that is green eyeshadows. This is the perfect time to just enjoy a beautiful green eyeshadow. It's always a good time, right? But anyways, in today's video, we're going to be focusing in on the number 38 Velours Kaki. I'm going to give you swatches. I'm going to share details. We're going to get nice and close. We're going to create a couple of looks. And we're going to go in the vault. We're going to go in the collection. We're going to see, do we have anything comparable to this color story? We'll see. Did that rhyme? Unintentionally. Let's hydrate and begin. Hello again. Hi. Happy Tom Ford Tuesday. I hope you're doing well. So you guys, I'm so excited. I finally got my hands on the new Tom Ford eye quads. And there's a lip product too. Yes. So he has released two new crème formulation eyeshadows. These are like a beautiful cream to powder kind of formulation, but not your typical type of cream to powder that you would think like everyone else. Absolutely not. It's Tom Ford. But I really enjoy this formulation. I am a huge fan of the wet dry formula. Love it so much. But these, there's something special. And I think both of these color stories are just very much needed in the Tom Ford lineup of eyeshadows. I think the colors are beautifully selected. They go well together. They're versatile. And I feel like you're going to get like a ton of use out of them. But we'll see. We shall see. Today we're going to be focusing in on the green color story, number 38, Velours Kaki. I hope I'm saying that correctly. But I will come back and I will give you all the looks, all the details, all the things on all of the other eyeshadows that recently came out as well. So with that said, make sure you're subscribed, have your notifications turned on, and let's get into it. All right, so traditional Tom Ford packaging, we love. Comes with your little dust bag, which is always nice to keep so you can clean your eyeshadows because, you know, you get little fingerprints all over them like that. This really does a good job at cleaning everything off. It's literally like the little cloth you get with a new pair of sunglasses or, you know, reading glasses or whatever. Yeah, same kind of concept. We love. Anywho, these new Tom Ford Eye Color Quads actually have the TF on the front. I'm noticing that kind of being a thing. Have you noticed that? I kind of like it. It's cute. But listen, nothing will ever compare to the overall aesthetic and vibe of Tom Ford's packaging. But this is a nice touch. I can get into it. So we have the traditional color story. The only thing, again, that's new is the TF on the front. So when you open up your eyeshadow palette, it does come with the protective plastic and your two little brushes. Here is the number 38 Velours Kaki. This is the Eye Color Quad Crème. Cream, however you want to say it. You get the gig. It's a cream to powder formulation, which I think is absolutely beautiful. Now, this new crème formulation was actually what Tom Ford used in the runway show recently. If you haven't seen that video where I recreated the runway look, I'm going to link it so you can check it out. Now, just based on the swatches and just looking at the color stories overall, I definitely see this being a palette that you can get one and dones with, you can get dramatic with, you can keep it soft and pretty, nice and cute, super sophisticated, you know, in the Tom Ford way. So yeah. Let me bring you nice and close and let's create a couple of looks. I'm going in with a number 13. Let's go into the darker of the two green shades. I am just going to pack this on the outer eye. Just kind of more so patting motions to build it up before I blend it. And I love using a fluffy brush for more intense colors to kind of keep it soft and diffused. I have not gone back in, and it's applying the color nicely. Gonna go back in just a little bit, build up the intensity on this green shade. This is a really pretty green shade. So I'm feeling pretty good with placement and intensity. Whatever is left, I'm going to lightly bring it in just a little bit. I'm not going to bring it all the way, but just a little bit. I'm going to just lightly clean off the brush and then just lightly diffuse the edges. So this look, I'm definitely intentionally keeping things very soft because we want to make a very soft and easy wearable look for the everyday if you want. And you love greens and you know, you want to be able to do that, right? Okay. All right. So number 11, I'm just picking up this shade, which is like a beige kind of tone. And we're going to apply that. And then where the two colors meet, I'm just flipping the brush around and lightly blending so we don't have any harsh lines. And then I'll go back into our little fluffy brush that we were using first, which is the number 13. And I'm lightly blending. I haven't picked up any product. I'm just blending to diffuse the two colors together very nicely. So now I like how everything is blended together. I am going to go into the green shade again with my fluffy brush and just perfect everything. And just like that, we have created a very soft and wearable green look. Two colors, nice and easy. Shall we do another? So this time around, I'm going to start off with the darkest green shade, but I'm not going to be so delicate with my placement. I'm going to build up its intensity and let's create a more dramatic look. So I'm going in with my number 13 and packing that shade onto the brush and then just building it on the outer eye. So I went back in and I'm just building it some more. Cleaning off that brush, and I'm going to diffuse the edges before I continue. We'll come back need be. I'm actually now going to go in with my finger into this shade, this gorgeousness. This is a green, but it has a bit of a gold reflect to it almost. We're going to pat that onto the lid. We'll clean that up in a minute. I got a little carried away there. With my number 11, I'm going to go into this shade here. This is like a bronzy with a green hint-esque to its shade. And I'm just going to pack that on the brush. And that is going to be our beginning portion of the lid color. And I'm bringing it into the inner corner as well. And just nicely building that all up. And then when the two colors meet, flip the brush over and blend them together nicely. Back in with our fluffy brush. There's no product. I'm just going to blend my edges. I feel I need just a little bit more. I'm gonna go back in. And for some mascara. And here is our second look. It's still quite a wearable green look. It's just a little bit more elevated. This one is definitely softer. It's a little more toned down and it kind of looks a little matte, right? This one we got a little bit more. Let me get a lot closer so that you can see just how nicely these shadows apply to the lid. Yes. All right, let's do another look. Hello. I'm going to start off with this shade here. I'm going to apply that all over the lid. This shade is going to be the most perfect one and done shade. I'm going to go into this lightest shade here, same brush. Applying that on the inner portion to just brighten up the eyes. I'm going to take my pencil brush. This is number 14 from Tom Ford. Let's go into that beautiful green shade. And let's put that on the lower lash line. I want a little bit more from that color, so I'm switching over to a Dior number 24. Look at this brush. This is the most perfect little detailed brush, isn't it? We're going to go in with that brush into that dark green shade. There we go. This is where the creaminess really shines through because you don't get any fallout. It's really lovely. Let's see, do I have a... Ooh, yes I do. This is a good day. I have a green pencil from Tom Ford. It's in metallic moss. I found this at Nordstrom and I am so happy I did. I'm going to put that in a waterline. I like the look, but I feel like I want just a little bit more. So with that same number 24 from Dior, it's, like I said, very nice for perfect for detailing. We're going to go into that dark green shade. And I'm actually going to use that to make a little wing. Gotta focus because I want it to look good. Nothing too crazy, but just like a little cute wing with that green shade. And you can really see how creamy the shadow is. Because if you press on it, you can see the creaminess of it. Okay. I finished up the look with a little lip combo. I'll have it listed down below. But look at this look. This is a fun one. Use that green as a little liner. It works because it's not too much. You wouldn't look at it and think, oh, green eyeliner. No, it's just like, oh, that's cute. I like this one. Yeah. Very easy to create. You literally have one shade all over the lid, a little something on the inner corner, and then you use the green as an eyeliner. And of course, we brought it down at the bottom as well. But I kind of like this one the most because I feel like it's like almost unexpected when you look at this color story. You look at it and you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to just do some green looks or a bronzy green look. No, I feel like this is a very unexpected look, but it works. So I kind of think this one is my favorite. Although the other two, I really like those two. Anyhow, 3 looks from this one palette. All right, let's do some comparisons really quick. I'm gonna go in the old vault, the old collection. Now, of course, I don't have every single eyeshadow, but I have a good amount. But I feel like we could potentially, possibly find some comparisons. So, shall we? I pulled 6 of my Tom Ford quads. It's fair to say that I don't believe that there are any in one entire palette that have all of these colors together. So that's a good thing, all right? But I do kind of sort of feel that we have comparables to 1 or 2 of the colors in here. So let's see. Let me take off my bracelets so I can have my hand. But wait, you guys, I want to show you this really quick. Shantakai sent this to me. It was so nice. I know, very random. Really quick, I just want to show you because it's really cute. And these are for a good cause. These little bracelets, I have a few of them. I really like them. But this one, this bracelet is from the Jaguar collection. It's beautiful little, excuse you, beautiful little details. And then this is the little pole that you adjust it with. So the C for Shantakai. And it's so tiny you can't see, but it says, what's the brand? Tada and Toy. Yeah. And I just have my little Hermes bangle. But it's so delicate and cute, right? Okay, I'm gonna take those off really quick. Swatches of the palette. Look how creamy and nice. Okay, so here's Suspicion. I kind of wanted to go into this shade here to compare to this bronzy one. So I'm going into this one. That's the one I have on the lid now. Let's see. I'm going to put it right here. Okay, from a distance. Kind of, sort of. But here, let me get close so you can see. The undertone of the one from Velours Kaki has a little hint of green versus this one that's a lot more warm. It's a more warm bronze versus this one. It's almost like a silver green bronze kind of tone. Okay, so we got that one out the system. Let's see, what did I pull now? I pulled Desert Fox. If you don't know, I have to tell you, for a non-wet dry formula, Desert Fox is my favorite eyeshadow palette from Tom Ford. I do owe you guys a updated ranking video. So I want to go into this shade. I feel like that shade, I want to compare it to the lightest shade from Velours Kaki. All right. Trying to find the best place to swatch it. Okay. Over here. I mean, we're similar. I do feel like the one from Desert Fox might be just a little more bright, but they are very, very similar. This one's definitely more peachy, the one from Desert Fox, but it's very comparable. Comparable, but it's not the same. So this one here is Tiger Eye. This is a creme formulation. Why did I pull this one? Oh, I kind of sort of want to see if one of the shades in here is comparable to the bronzy tone. This color right here. I want to see. I want to know. So, again, that's the shade I have on the lid. Wait a minute. Let's see. I'm gonna swatch. All right, I'm gonna swatch that down here. And then I'll go right beside it with the one from Velours Kaki. This one is from Velours Kaki, and this is Tiger Eye. You can definitely see the difference there. This one is from Velours Kaki, and this is Tiger Eye. So, actually very different. Mink Mirage. I was kind of looking at this one because of this shade here. This is another really beautiful palette. Anyhow, I wanted to see this shade here comparable to this lightest shade. So let's see. I I feel like this one is going to be a little darker, so I'm actually just going to put this one up top. Yeah. Beautiful shade for brightening and stuff, but it's definitely darker than even this one from Desert Fox. Okay. All right, so I actually pulled Last Dance. Let me hold these side by side for you because the layout is what got me on this. Check it out. Velours Kaki and Last Dance. Right? I know. I said the same thing to myself. We need to know. All right, that. Leave some space. All right, I haven't used this palette in a really long time. I will admit, obviously this blue doesn't go, but we're gonna swatch it anyways because why not? Look how gorgeous. I love blue eyeshadow, but you guys know that. Okay. So let's go. What do we think? Oh my goodness, very, very similar. I could even say that this new Velours Kaki was inspired by Last Dance, just minus the blue. Here, let me cover the blue. Look at that. I take that blue away, you guys. Look how similar. Ooh! I mean, even these bronzy shades, look at them. Now remember, Velours Kaki are the top shades and Last Dance is underneath. So far, this is the only one I feel like is super, super similar. Look at that. All right, I got one more. We got one more. Let's see. Photosynthesis. I kind of pulled it for just this green shade, but I mean, no. I hate this palette. I don't like it. Anytime I've ever used this palette, I've always just gone into the special shade. But I looked at the green and I was like, wow, green, let's see. So here it is. Let's see. I'm just going to put it right here. It's probably swatches like, but yeah, it's a lot. It's like more of a turquoise green, if I had to say. So that one's meh. I mean, I'm going with Last Dance as being the most comparable, minus the blue. Again, if we just take out this blue, look at that. Right? Yeah, and the green from Last Dance is definitely like a brighter green, but I mean, it's so comparable. And again, obviously, totally different formulation than the Velours Kaki. But yeah. I mean, we had some good comparisons, don't you think? I think so. I love doing comparisons because it's like, do we have it? Have we seen it? Are they refreshing anything? So if you didn't have something prior, here, what's this? Is it new and improved and a color story that I'll enjoy? You know what I mean? All right, so comparisons out of the way. I hope that was helpful for you. Let's chat. I'm feeling pretty good, and I'm very happy with the 3 looks that I was able to share with you and create using this palette. Love the formulation. I think it's just a really nice formulation to work with. It performs like powders, but there's a creamy texture to it. It's a really lovely texture. I really, really enjoy it, and I'm really happy to see that we have more colors in this formulation. And I'm also really happy that I was able to find some comparisons for you to share. Hello, Donatello Giuseppe. Sir, hi, come here. You want to show everybody how bad your mom needs to give you a haircut? Hello, my boy. Hi. 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 Yeah, this boy needs a haircut desperately. He's got bangs. Right? Hi. All right, back to the makeup. If you hear pitter patter, it's Donatello Giuseppe. So, I mean, overall, Tom Ford came through with a nice color story and a beautiful formulation. And this palette is an A+ in my book. Now, please don't forget to be subscribed and have your notifications on. I'm going to be working on videos of the other palettes, and that includes the other new creme formulation, the Violet Satine, the new Soleil collection. This one actually came out with 2 eyeshadows and a new lip blush. You guys, I love the other lip blush. I have purchased it 3 times. It's literally a balm with gold flakes in it, and it just gives you the most beautiful hint. So it's super nourishing and moisturizing, and when it dries down, it leaves just like a little hint of color on the lips. So I'm curious what this one is, because this one's silver. So we'll see. So I've got all of those other goodies coming up for you. You guys, there was big delays with shipping because I do live in Florida, and with Hurricane Ian, a lot of delays happened. And then all of a sudden, everything arrived. And I was like, oh, okay. So, how are we feeling about the new Velours Kaki eyeshadow palette? Do you like this color story? Did he do good with the colors? I'm still sticking with this as my favorite eye look for now. For now. That can always change. But I liked all 3 of the eye looks. But I kind of feel like this one's my favorite still. I'm still kind of feeling it. Which one was your favorite look? Comment down below. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me today. Happy Tom Ford Tuesday, everyone. Please don't forget to give today's video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful, guys. I'll see you soon. Very, very soon. We got lots of goodies to catch up on now, don't we? All right, guys. Bye.